Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We are going to make these journal cards. They can be tags. You know, I'm needing ephemera, of course, and building up my stash. So it's all the same thing. And so I just put this together before I turned the camera on and thought I would show you what we'll be doing. These are using flashcards, but you can use cardstock, you can use just book page and back them with brown paper. If you want a size for these, I meant to do that before I even turn the camera on. These are 3 1/4 by 5 1/2, but there's some that are smaller and there's some that are wider. So they're not even all the same size, but you can go with that size. Really make them whatever size you want. It can be a 4 by 6, can make them nice and tall, journaling cards or whatever. I haven't backed it with paper yet, but that's a start. All right, and also I will be doing another a re-giveaway for one of my giveaways because I didn't hear from a girl with an address. So I'll be redoing that at the end of the video, so if you'd like to stay tuned. And I wanted to share these. I had made them for Arm's Length Art over on my Crafting with Eyes Wide Open group. And I wanted to share them because I know there was some interest. And so if you'd like to see how I made them, then just let me know. So there's one. I think I did 9 of them. There's 2, and these are all using the flashcards. And then there's this one. I had a lot of fun making these, using up scraps, and then there's this one. I think I did 9. And then that one. It's just using pieces of things and cutting different things up. Some I sewed, some I didn't. I just made sure that I glued the fabrics and stuff to the edges of the card and nothing has come up. So those were awesome to do. I have brown paper from my Happy Mail from Tommy Joe. I just got a whole bunch of stuff here. So let's play. All right, these have a matte side and then a shiny side. I use the matte side to dress, and then I'll add brown paper to the other side. Oh my goodness. So how are you? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We took Braden to the Edmonton Valley Zoo on Saturday. We had so much fun, and it was very hot. I was a little upset, should we say, by some of the animals that I was seeing. They were panting, tongues hanging out, no water to be found. Yeah, so I don't know. It kind of upset me, but I mean, they do their best, I think. I would hope so anyway. You know, and then I haven't shared pictures or anything yet, but we also went to one of the exhibits where the 2 girls were feeding a couple of the animals, and they were cats, and oh my goodness, they were just adorable. But she was making the one do tricks in order to get the food. So yeah. I don't know how you feel about stuff like that, but it kind of, yeah, I'm not sure how I felt about that. But it's like, you know, just feed them. I don't know, you can, if you care to share a thought or two on that, you can let me know. But anyway, all in all, we had a great day. Braden enjoyed himself. Yeah. Lots of laughing, which is always wonderful. I love hearing him laugh. and then we picked up supper on the way home, and so we had a nice meal in the evening, and he had a few naps, Brayden. He was pretty tired. I don't know if the sun did him in or what, but yeah. So as you can see, I'm doing 3 of them at the same time. I'm going to do the 4th one too, but these are a fabulous mass make where you can use all your book page, music paper, scrapbook paper, whatever it is you want to use as a background, and then just put backgrounds on all of the cards, and then you can come back and dress them with you know, however you're going to use them. Then you can put focal points on them. But just great way to use up all your scrappy bits. And I have a box with all my book pages and stuff, so I just grab from it and just start using them. I took apart a lot of books at the same time, and then yeah, so now I'm just using them up. I have this fun brown paper. I've been using it, but yeah, I'm just going to, oops, because it's tape, I'm just going to see if I can, I'm going to try and scrunch it up for some, oh, it can take the words off. I forgot about that. That's fun. I'm just going to scrunch it up for some different texture there. It's just doing different things. I didn't have a plan in mind per se. I just knew that I wanted to make some stuff. So hopefully you'll craft along. Just make some things for yourself and just enjoy the process. Just relax, have fun. But I just sent out a bunch of mail, so, and I've decided I need to start keeping some of the stuff for myself so that I can fill my journals and do all that. So that's what I'm doing. And these are just some of those pages that I had received in Happy Mail. I just decided to start using some of them. My ruler, what did I do with it? Oh, my goodness, right in front of me. So yeah, so I'll do all the backgrounds, and then we will put toppers on them. I just have butterflies and my birds from Took, and just stickers and a few words, not many. But yeah, just to add some goodness. Oops. Either I'm not holding it hard enough, or it's so thin it just slips right out from underneath my ruler. Probably need to really hold it. There we go. That's a little better. And you can ink, you don't have to ink. I'm just going to add some. I might come in later and ink different things. I'm just scrunching it all up. Go. Always like texture. The glue stick is great if you want to do stuff like this. It gives you time to do stuff like that, which is great. A good way to get your fingers all glued up. Flatten it out a bit, but there's lots of texture there. Fabulous. All right, and then we will just get some stuff on them. Just take the tape off of here. I just stick it on the side of my desk, and then I can use it, oops, later in whatever I'm doing. Now you can scratch up the backs if you want. Just use an emery board. See if I have one left and I can show you. Oh, I do. Just an emery board. It makes a bit of a mess, but it scratches up so that you can glue on it. So let's do that. I'm just going to, don't have to cover the whole back. I just want a little area that can be written on. Even if it's a tag, it's nice to have a spot for writing. Just like that. My glue stick. Glue stick's been working good today, so. We're still in very, very hot temperatures. There, and I'll leave that one flat so that it can be written on. Right, so let's add some stuff to it. I have these Tim Holtz plants and flowers. Oh, look at that. Aren't those beautiful? That might go on another one. And a butterfly. Let's do that. I think there's whole things that have to come out. There we go. And I'll use my tacky glue. It's been working, so. Oh, sticks to me. Gorgeous. And then the butterfly. And as you see, I'm not even inking. And I think the stuff still looks good, even without inking. But it's your preference, right? I usually do ink, but there are times that I don't take the time to. I'm just looking for a word, but those are very long sentences that I have. These all came from Happy Mail. Oh, Gilmore Girls. Just finished. We've been watching it. The Gilmore Girls. That's funny that I would see that. Once upon a time. Just a little sticker. And so there we go. Right, and if you want to ink it, if you want to cut the corners and make it a tag, you can do that. So there we go. Put some on the other side too. Why not? And then we'll add glue all over me. Put that there. Let's see if I have these. These came in Happy Mail from Carrie, I believe, sent them to me, and I've slowly started using them. So it's like sometimes I hoard things and I need to stop. So I've just been grabbing things and then using them. There we are. See them a little better. Just needed a plant or something underneath, so there we go. Whenever I use dragonflies, I always think of my friend Kay Michelle. She's Lady Dragonfly Designs. And she's been trying to, you know, reach 800 subscribers. So I'm hoping that she gets there. This says Libra. That's my sign. It says, a fun-loving cutie pie who rules hearts and runways. Oh, goodness, that's funny. Okay, let's do these two. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, I don't want anything with a big face, but, oh, this is a nice color. Let's, I'm just going to tear. There we are. And you don't even have to do that. I can just take pieces and add them. Let's do that instead of doing a full piece, and then we will cover that with a bird or a butterfly or just whatever. And let's do the same on this one. Buck is getting covered up. There's that. Okay, let's grab some of my birds here maybe that I have. Let's I'll just take this stuff out and we'll have a little look. Some of them I haven't cut, but oh, that one's darling. Oh my goodness, look at him. He's from a magazine. Oh yeah, we'll have to use him there. That's just too cute not to. This is from a magazine. His leg was on behind a log, so that's where I cut it. So now it looks funny like that. But oh, we use that. I think so. I'll have to cut his tail off, you know, but it happens. So I'll put that there. What do you think? Let's just see what else I have here. Sorry, you don't want to keep taking so much time doing stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Decision made. This leaf is from one of Took's kits as well. It's one of her Flora kits. But go. Where's the bird? Just move it over a bit. I don't want him to lose his beak. There we go. And if it doesn't stay properly because of the texture there, then I'll just use my other glue on it. Or it can be wrapped around. I can glue it after I add some brown paper. I might do that rather than cut it right off. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let's find another sticker here. Good way to use them. This one says, "Simply, I breathe." Maybe I'm gonna put it at the bottom. Just like that. A little bit crooked. And then here we go with this little cutie. And what do we have here? Behind his head, maybe? Oh, that looks interesting. Let's do it. Interesting is good, right? Just bring him up a little, and I'm just going to put that right there. Oh, Tom's home. He had to go out for a little bit. So I just want the sticks behind his head. I want to know where I'm going to sit him, right? And then it'll go right there. And I will use my tacky glue only because this is from a magazine and it's a little bit shiny. There we go. I hope you'll make some of these. They're just fun, they're easy, and they're a great way to add to your stash, put into journals. You can either put them in a pocket of a journal, or you can make them a tip-in your journal. And there's a few different ways that you can use them. And this simply says, "Once upon a time." Just like that. So let's move this, and I'm going to grab my journal. It's getting pretty full. So I just have to do a topper on it, and that's just folded over the page. But you can, you don't have to add anything to the back. You can glue two sides and make it a tuck spot. You can glue these three sides, make it a top loading pocket where you can put a skinnier tag or something in. Pop it in a pocket, or you can add a paper here and make it a tip in like this, and you can put a pocket on the opposite side. You can write on the opposite side. So a couple of ideas for you. You know what? I think I'm going to do that with this one since it's here. This is just one of the book page cutoffs. So I'm going to use it. I'm just going to cut it in half. And then you can see what it looks like as well. Oops, get off my finger. All right, so all you need to do is make sure that it's not taller than your piece. And I just tore off the edges. So I'll pop it on this. Oh, that page has something. Let's do this one. And I'll put it here. So this piece will get glued like that. So your fold out piece is going to be on the outside. I'm going to add glue. Oh, come on. I should remember to leave this thing laying down, because then I have to wait for the slow slowly gets to the tip. Okay, and oops, goodness, and I'll just add this. And I put it right to the edge. So that it opens just like that. And then I'm going to add it here, and then it'll be a tip in. Put it right to the edge of the page. And then it opens. Oh, I just need to try and make sure there's enough room for it to come out and doesn't interfere with how it opens. So there we go. So it's just touching the edge of my page, and then it opens and closes really well, just like that, without any interference. And there you go. So you can add pocket on here, your brown paper for writing, or you can just leave it as is. And I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. Why not? It looks cute. All right, so let's see what we made. I didn't add any laces to these ones, but you know, that's okay. So we have this one on our page, and then we did this little beauty, and then the dragonfly, and then this one. And then this one I did before I turned on the camera. So there we go. All right, fun, easy, and great mass make. So I hope you'll make some. If you do, hopefully you'll share pictures, and so that we can all enjoy. All right, I have to add paper to that one, so I'm not going to cut the tail off. Okay, so God bless everyone. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Sorry, I just came back. I know we said our goodbyes, but I had to do another re-giveaway. So Lorraine 24, you are giveaway winner, so I will get something together for you. And if you could just confirm with me your address, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Sorry about that. God bless. Bye for now.